Hey, it's John Birmingham. I'm here in the desktop of my computer. I was going to Photoshop this. And put my face on it for a cool, sexy veteran day. Veterans Day, not me, though. I'm not a veteran. I support veterans. I believe in them. Anyway, it's taken forever to render this. I did some weird thing, and for some reason I did all these really cool effects like normal if I was actually editing on my laptop, and it had something funny because I took the footage straight from the camera onto the computer instead of transferring it to the computer first. I'd never done that before, and it was kind of a big risk. It's taken forever to render, as you can see. So I'm just going to play through it and make a screen recording of it before it's done rendering. Okay, here's the masterpiece video I did for Veterans Day. Check it out. Now, I like to take some moments, for all of us to take a moment and be thankful and grateful for all the good that veterans have done for us in America. And just support them because they didn't want to go to war. Most of them did not want to go to war, but they had to. And they risked their lives to make sure that all of us would be okay on American soil. And it's a big sacrifice. Some of them died. Some of them were very seriously injured. Some of them had traumatic things happen to their mental well-being that they had to recover and recuperate from. They were never the same, the things they saw. Anyway, support them. Here's the rest of the video. Be grateful for what they did for us. Okay, Veterans Day.
Whoa. You're really careful.
This is me just starting to put the tile on.
Case I had to put all that on. Oh, bottle I had sex with him. I loosely put it down so we see kind of where it goes.
That's a no-no, man. Where do you see this? Big shame. Look who he turned into. Look who he turned into.
Go, baby. What do you do? What would you do with this? I'll just leave it open. I'm just gonna go in. Oh, I'm full. I gotta go in. Going into work. Okay.
Watch the plop of thing on the ground now. Doing the Damba coin congo, gamba coin congo, nama no na no. Boing, Where is the music? Where is the music? Let's go back to the desktop. Come on. It's playing through, but it's not showing a lot of it. You get the idea, though. I go through here, I do the rest of the tile, and then I start cleaning.
Gotta bend over and clean. Pantera, cleaning my carpet. Yeah. Pantera, Philip Anselmo, and the illegals. Yeah. No, I'm not some crazy wannabe extra. I'm not a wannabe extra. Philip Anselmo and the illegals cleaning in his house. You think he ever has to clean? No! All he did was go on a stage, do whatever he felt like. He didn't have to ever clean anything in his life. Philip Anselmo! Ooh, get away from me. I don't want to associate with them. Unless they're doing some cool thing I don't care about and don't want to, because they're awesome and I love them. But just don't. You know, we're not supposed to associate with them. We're supposed to do real estate, not associate. Real estate, not associate. I'll disassociate. You told me again. Told him Talk. This is how we do it. 1993, right? The old days, feeling good. Philip Anselmo. It's not illegal here. Shh. Don't tell anyone, but I named my whole band the Illegals. I'll do whatever the I feel like and never have to clean. He's all right. He has his own, he messed up, He said that crazy racist stuff. Not necessarily my forte. A forte. Gotta build a forte, save money. Like a homeless person, get you a plot of land out in the woods and build you a forte. Make sure it's not cold. Then you won't be like a real homeless person, right? Because you have a tent. All you need is the basics. It's like a perfectly good head of lettuce I got.
Looks like you got it. Looks like you got that. Looks like you got all this. Besides, right next to the toilet bowl, there's a slight leak of something coming from the other side or something I couldn't find. I think it stopped leaking. I'm gonna put 2 tile pieces there later. Can't really lean over it and do it. Well, let's see if I can lean over it without falling. No, I might fall because you can't stand on this stuff. It would mess it up. And I'll probably paint that piece of wood back there in the pipe white and mix it with blue. I'm probably not going to, but I may just do that a little bit right there on that piece. And then I have these white and blue. Then I'm going to paint some of that white and blue too, just so it looks a little better. And then I have these blue shower curtains. There's 2 big ones. There'll be big ones that go on there that you can open and walk. They're just regular ones, like curtains, like movie curtains, just normal that a person comes out of. And it'll look good. Whole bathroom will be done. I'm going to put a towel bar on there, or a bar right there so you can hold it, so in case people wanted more balance. And I don't know what else to say. Eventually I can plaster the walls professionally plaster the walls so it looks like really brand new, and get a new vanity and get a new mirror thing right there that looks really new. But that looks kind of cool. Actually, if that thing wasn't behind it, that thing with the leaves on it, I may make it shiny or just paint over it. I may paint on top of that and make all that white and blue art. And over in here on that side, the bottom, all that white and blue art in that wall. And that'll look really cool. And then if I wanted to, I could cover this up with it too, but I don't think that's necessary. I can just put another sealer on top of it and it'll look good, like it's like newer. It just happens to look that way now, but it can look new. Mostly when it's all new, it'll look okay. That wood right there, it'll look all right. It'll look good. Okay. That's it. Did the whole tile, now I just gotta wait till it dries and put the grout on. Okay, that's it. I'm gonna turn this, I might need this dehumidifier, might not. Might just leave it off. Probably just leave it off. I don't see that leak anymore. I don't see any water there. Let's see if I can see any water there. No. Okay. That's it. Oh. That's it. Yesterday,
I fixed that ceiling. I had to fix a couple of leaks. It started leaking again, and I fixed it. I went up on the roof and did that one day. I might have to paint the whole ceiling in this room. If you look back here, the ceiling in this room. I might have to paint the entire ceiling, push some of the tiles in a little better. It's another thing I have to work on. It's got one leak in the whole house, and it was right there where you see the, like, it turned it like a discolored thing above that guy's head, painted on the ceiling.
That's it. Yesterday, early in the morning, 6 something or 7 something in the morning, I think 7 something in the morning, till 9:30 at night. Till 9:30 at night. So I swept the leaves way away from the house. Swept them through across the whole driveway. I was doing that like late at night. Did it at the very end of the day when I was so exhausted I could barely go on. I could barely walk at the end of the day yesterday from doing manual labor the whole day. Or, working man's labor the whole day for about 14 hours. 14 hours, and I did a video yesterday. Another 40 minutes or two, an hour or two on that.
I threw those leaves way down the hill, like on both sides at 9 something at night in the dark. Afraid I didn't know if there's some weird animal gonna come out, and I had to just do it anyway.
Have a good Veterans Day or whatever day this is when you watch it. Great. Bye.
Here's the little effect I did. And I pressed back on this. I did have Philip and Selma on the end, and I took them away.
Hey, this is when you watch it. Great. Bye.
Delete them. That picture of that sick Bin Laden's face with his mouth. Ugh. That is so gross. And fun. It's just so funny looking. Oh, doing a dung a dung a doing a dung. And then it turns into Obama. I'm gonna stop this video. Okay, click like if you think his lips look so bad looking. Okay, bye. Subscribe. Bye. Desktop recording. Okay, let's check out more of my videos. Have a good time on Veterans Day. Respect those veterans. Bye.